Oh, V, your turn. Show me what you got, baby.
In this moment, I say,
Yo, how's this the same person, right? How is this the same person? How is this the same voice that we heard not an hour ago going rah, rah, rah?
yeah, it always comes around this time.
Is this English? It's English.
When the rain starts, you shine on me. Your light's the only thing that keeps the cold out. Moon in the summer night, whispering of the stars, to singing like Christmas trees for us. So I tell you a million tiny things that you have never known. It all gets tangled up inside, and I tell you a million little reasons I'm falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are.
Man,
Such a stranger thing.
nobody sounds like him. Nobody. There's not a single soul in this world, South Korean, Australian, American, Nigerian, that sounds like that, because it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it's not like it's the lowest pitch I've ever heard in my life. Like, obviously, like, Barry White exists, right? But, like, it's the lowest, fullest, deepest sound that you could get with vocals while still hearing all of this excess breath that exists around it. I don't even really understand. It's, like, hard to explain what you hear, right? Like, because it feels so thick. It feels so thick and rounded and, like, deep. But half of what you hear is, like, him breathing. It's like you hear all this breath that kind of, like, gives it the atmosphere also. It does this.
Tell you a million tiny things that you have never known. It all gets tangled up inside, and I tell you a million little reasons I'm falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are.
You know what it is? You just hear, like, everything. You know? You just hear everything that he's doing. It's different than a lot of other singers, where it's like every sound that's coming out of his mouth, I feel like the breathing and the voice cracks and just every single sound that he makes when he's recorded comes through in the mix. And it's like such an interesting, like, it really feels different because of that. It adds so much character. It's like, I don't know, man. He's got a different voice than, like, everybody.
It's such a stranger thing to do. Sometimes I don't understand you.
Like, that's, like, right there. Can't, like, I know you can feel that.
Thing to do. Sometimes I don't understand you.
Like, it feels so much like he's saying what he's saying. Like, he's not just singing the words regardless of what the words are. It's like he's emoting with his signature sound. Like, he's emoting what the words are actually supposed to be.
But it always brings me back to where you are. 나만 아는 모습이 있어. 한여름
I mean, that part is really, really good. It's a really, really good. It's almost like he could sing the whole song in a whisper if he wanted to, and he almost needs to like push his voice a little bit harder to actually get the vocals to come out. It's like his natural speaking is a whisper, and he's got to like actually get the rest of it out. It's almost like, you know, like when he sings really soft and quiet, like you almost hear his voice come in and out of the notes. Like half of it is whisper and half of it is not, and it's almost like because he has to actually push to get the vocals out versus just letting it be. I think he could sing a whole song in whispers is what I'm saying. It would still hit all the notes.
So I tell you a million tiny things that you will never know. It all gets tangled up inside, and I tell you a million little reasons falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are.
Yo, yes. Just before we finish this, Trevor mentioned that Woo-sung's got a very specialness to his voice too, and people are agreeing. And I want to throw my hat in there too and say that Woo-sung is one of the best that I've heard on my channel.
I just want to
His vibrato is like crazy, and only his.
be where you are. Tell you a million tiny things that you will never know. It all gets tangled up inside. Tell you a million little reasons falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are.
Cute. He's crazy. They're all good. I don't even know what to say, man. Every time, the hardest thing to do is every time I finish a video, I'm like, what do I even say? What am I supposed to say right now? I just said everything I want to say. Listen, the man's he's got a voice like a hug, somebody said in there before, and you're goddamn right. It sounds like I'm being hugged. Somebody else mentioned it sounds like he's singing directly into your ear, and goddamn, that is so accurate. It really does sound like he's singing directly into your ear. The recording it's part of this is the mix, the recording, like how well his voice is captured on a recording. Like his voice is made for that, you know what I mean? And I just think it really just sounds like he's right there. It's just like he's right up in there, just like going, how are you today, Rich? You look quite beautiful. Like, and I'm like, yeah, V, I know, but thanks for saying it anyway, you know. You're a good dude.